can't believe it, guys. After 2.5 years, my 3D printer is dead. What's up, guys? Today we're leaving the world of Power Rangers and headed into the world of Kamen Rider. Today we're going to be building the helmet of Kamen Rider W.
止めてやるよ。Cyclone! Joker!
Alright guys, people have asked me what I do when I have a print going on and I'm about to run out of filament. This is what I basically do. I do a hot swap because I can't pause the CR10 and continue from where it left off. It's not possible to do that. Well, you could pause it, but you know, for some odd reason, the hot end will just melt where you left off, and then all of a sudden it'll catch, and it's not pretty. It ain't pretty. Half the time it still messes up. So here we go, guys. We're gonna try this. Fingers crossed. All right, guys. It didn't get stuck. It didn't start to tick or anything, so I think we're good. Only one way to find out. Let's see if the print continues and goes all the way. Henshin.
Cyclone! Joker!
After 2.5 years, my 3D printer is dead. Now, I'm gonna have to go and resurrect it. This is a job for Amazon.com. It's time to resurrect my 3D printer because I'm not gonna let this baby die. I have a project that I need to finish and I'm gonna finish it for you guys. Let's go and get this replacement part and resurrect my CR10. Wish me luck. Alright, now I've ordered the piece. I have Amazon Prime, so that's gonna be getting here real quick. So, let's see. Should be here any moment now.
A few moments later.
I can't wait to get my replacement part. I really wanted it right now. Oh! Talk about fast shipping. Oh my god, it's here, it's here, it's here. Let's open this baby up. Wow, guys, all of this for this little thing. Oh, it's like unwrapping a present on Christmas. Oh, I think it's got a kind of like a brass looking, like over here. It's like brass, but the ones I use look like stainless steel. Now that I have this baby, I can fix my CR10 and we're going to be able to finish the Kamen Rider helmets, guys. We're going to be able to finish the helmet finally. We got to finish it. It's basically plug and play, you know, this part, and I just got to simply plug this baby in. So let's plug it in, let's finish the project, and let's go forward and do this. Let's go. Alright guys, so it's been pretty much a full day and I finally have the replacement part dialed down. And if you guys were wondering what happened with the part that I had, the printing was not going so well. For some odd reason, it wasn't extruding, and it seemed like it wasn't getting hot enough to push all the plastic right through. So basically, what I did was I was going to replace the heating block to this printer, but in the process, in replacing it, I ended up cutting the wires that heat up the heating block. So it was giving me error, minimum temp or maximum temp, and I didn't want that. So what I had to do, I had to go online. I tried to fix it as much as I could, but as you can see, it was starting to wear and tear as well on this section. As you can see right there, it was starting to wear and tear around the cable. So, and finally, after a day, it took me a little while testing the print, because as it got higher, it started shifting and shaking a little bit, and we don't want that. We want to get a level area. So I finally fixed it, dialed it down. Finally was able to finish the print of the helmet. And I'll tell you what I did for this helmet, guys, alright? So, let's go.
Henshin. Cyclone. Joker.
Alright, so guys, so basically printing this out, what I did was I dialed down my settings. I did it at 3mm layer height. So the top layer was about 4mm, the bottom layer was about 3, and the perimeter walls were also 3. My heating temperature, I had dialed it up to 215 pounds. That is the lowest setting required for this filament. I didn't want to go any higher because it didn't seem like I needed to. In the beginning of the print, it was so many hairs. It was delaminating on some sections, but as soon as I got a little higher, I noticed there was like a delamination and a bit of a shift on this part. So what I did was I just leveled the bed a little bit higher, because I felt like it was loose, and then after that it was basically everything started coming out more even. There are a few little zits, but that can all be sanded off, so nothing to worry about. And what I'm really happy about is that there was really no like little hairs of plastic left on the inside. Usually you see those little hairs. And so you guys know, I actually printed this whole top part with no supports. This had no supports on the back, on the inside, and so just so you guys can see, as you guys can see, there's like a little bit of mess right here, a little bit of mess right here, and some right here. Those can actually just be cut out and welded until it's a nice flat surface. Most likely I'm gonna cut them and just use my soldering iron just to melt it and blend it in together. So, but the rest of the helmet, very, very clean. It's a good thickness, so it's very stiff. So, as you guys can see, the back actually has several different colors. Apparently, when I was printing it, I decided to print the back piece first, and I thought I had enough filament. I really did. I thought I had enough. It looked like there was enough for this small section. Apparently I didn't. So this right here, this all here was printed with inland creative filaments, PLA 1.75, and it came out nice. I really had to watch what I was doing because I did a hot swap. So basically, when it came to the section of ending the filament, I switched to this color, and then I didn't have enough. Obviously, I didn't have enough of the filament, and ran out. I tried to hot swap, but that's when I started having the issue with the heating process that it wasn't catching. So I waited and I tried to fix it, and in the process I had a lot of errors happening, and I started using up a lot of the filament of this color, of the darker blue, and it gave me the same issue. I was having basically a lot of skipping that you guys can see right there. There's a lot of skipping in the filament, a lot of inconsistencies that it wasn't sticking. But after I changed the piece, I actually still had that problem, and I decided before I finished printing the helmet, and as you can see, it was a separate third piece right here. So this is completely separate from this. It's not the, these are not connected. These are welded together right now. So what I had to do, I decided, let me print a smaller piece to see what happens. So what I did was I decided to create my first maker coin using my logo. So you guys see right there. Focus. It doesn't want to focus. So yeah, my first maker coin, Oscar 3D. So I'm gonna actually be giving these away for all the people that donate and buy me a coffee or on my Patreon. So everyone who makes a donation will get one of these mailed out to them. So, but yeah, remember guys, if you want an affordable filament, I would suggest going with Inland Filament. It is a awesome 3D print material, PLA, and I would really suggest it. Only $14.99 to get this type, and they have it in several different colors. So I really recommend it. Go get this. I will leave a link in the description below. That way you guys can get some. As well, if you guys are really interested in getting this helmet, you can find 3D Command Center on Instagram or on Facebook. All you have to do is click on the link below to find him, send him a message, and I'm sure he will help you out in making one of your most favorite helmets or characters. You know, I also want to give a shout out to Latino Geek, one of my subscribers here on my YouTube channel. He was the one that made the suggestion of me making a Kamen Rider helmet. And guys, if you want to help me out with a little something, you can buy me a coffee. I have a link in the description below where you can make a small little donation, about $3. You know, the amount of a coffee, maybe in New York, I don't know, maybe it's a little bit more money nowadays. But you can actually donate $3, and that money will go into buying material for the props and for the videos, because I want to keep making this amazing content for you. I want to be bringing you more 3D printed props because I just love it, and I just love sharing it with you guys and seeing the comments that you guys put down below on what you want to see. I'm always going to do that. If you guys have a suggestion, I will make sure to take that suggestion and make it into the video and put it up for you guys so you guys can see the process of how it's going. Like, I will show you how to make these. Remember guys, have a good day, an awesome week, and I will be back with more 3D printed cosplay props, armor, and helmets for you guys. Bye now.